Guruji, uh, Nidhu, and the entire team, and all of us in the audience, we want to congratulate you for your achievements. And Guruji, you just mentioned that numerology is child's play, and that even children can learn and understand it. So, does this mean that it is, or there is a possibility that it is less effective than any other method?
Uh, this is a fantastic question. First, before I move ahead, I want to say thanks a million, Nidhuji. I really appreciate you. And you are there in the audience. It is a matter of, pride for me. So thank you very much. I was talking to someone today um about Mystic Lotus, and she said that I will like to speak to Nidhuji. I said she is absolutely unavailable nowadays. Even I cannot reach her. So you forget it. You catch up with the team. It's a pride that Nidhuji is here today. So it is not the most less effective, like the question has arisen. I thought that this question will arise. To understand this, we will understand in brief, in very short, all the arts of divination. It is not enough to know one art of divination. You have to have a support system behind it. And for that reason, I will go into a short explanation of what the art of divination are. We'll see astrology, numerology, Vastu, Swaroday, oracle, and we will understand some big secrets about them in a very short time, because I've successfully learned them all. Before understanding them, I will like to tell you that to be an expert of any of the art of divination or any of the healing modalities, you have to know something of the rest of the arts of divination. And so if you are a healer, please listen to this very carefully, because this is a big secret that I am giving out, and I'm only giving out only and only because this is Mystic Lotus. And I have, and everyone, every healer, every modality expert has always been, very generous with Mystic Lotus, because we mirror what Mystic Lotus is doing to us. So first we will start with astrology. If you are an astrologer, if you are a student of astrologer, or if you are a practicing astrologer, you cannot call yourself an astrologer, a professional astrologer, if you don't know medicine. If you don't know allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda. So you have to become Draupadi if you want to know astrology. How many patis you will have? Allopathy, homeopathy, naturopathy, and sympathy. All 5 pati you must have. If you have 5 pati and you become Draupadi, and then you can say, I am an astrologer, and go to Tirupati and take his darshan. So vitamin A is connected to planet Mars. If you are making notes, please make notes of this. Or if you are joining the course of numerology, don't make. We will give that notes to you in writing in numerology course. If you are eating stuff which is enhancing your vitamin A, it is going to enhance your Mars. Understand this. Vitamin B is connected to your mind. It is connected to the moon. People say we are vegans. We don't take milk products. Majority of the vegans who come to me have problem with vitamin B because they don't take milk products. And they get scared without reason they are upset, they go into depression, their mind is full of thoughts because of problem with vitamin B. It is connected to moon. Vitamin B is connected to the mind. Mind is moon, nothing else. Vitamin C is connected to planet Jupiter. If you think that one of your disciple, one of your student, if you are a school teacher or if you are a mentor or a guru, teaching anything to any age group, it is impossible to learn anything after your milk teeth breaks. Because after the milk teeth starts breaking, ego starts developing, and ego does not allow you to learn anything. In children, you will see never any lack of vitamin C in them. Rarely you see the lack of vitamin C in kids because they have less ego. Jupiter is guru, your teacher. And if you have a slow student like me, make sure that your student has vitamin C under check. That will enhance the guru, that will reduce the ego, and that will allow the person to learn and understand new things. Or else if I say something that ego does not allow you to learn new things, you will go, yes, yes, you already know. And what you don't know, you will go, no, no. I see your head shaking when I'm speaking. And that only allows you to accept and not learn. Accept what you already learned as a child, but not taking in new things. So vitamin C is connected to Jupiter. Everyone on this planet after the pandemic, each and everyone knows that vitamin D is connected to the sun, the biggest healer. Vitamin E is connected to Venus. If you hear in your neighbors couples fighting, मेरी तो जिंदगी बर्बाद हो गई तुम्हारे साथ शादी करके. One day, one of my neighbor Natu, he came out and I heard a big noise and I also came out. I said, what happened? He said, nothing, my kurta fell off. I said, what happened? He said, my wife was angry, she threw my kurta on the floor. I said, but this big voice by just kurta falling on the floor? He said, I was inside the kurta. One day again, I heard him screaming. I came out and I saw a big thing. What do you call it in English? Solan?
Bump, Guruji.
Bump. Great bump, big bump over here. I said, what happened? He said, nothing, just my pot broke. I said, but why did you scream? He said, your bhabhi hit a rose on my head. I said, by hitting a rose on your head, you get this big bump? He said, it was with the pot. Nathu has problem with vitamin E. If someone is not getting married, if someone is not getting along with his husband or wife, you must ask that person to check vitamin E. We have to be diet conscious. We cannot eat oily stuff. Indians don't have brains. They have oil in everything. They make parotha, there is oil in it. They make chapati, there is ghee on it. They make vegetable, there is oil. They make pulao, rice, biryani, there is oil. Look at the Westerners, they are so well behaved. Each and every person having 3, 3, 4, 4 divorces. They don't eat oil. Vitamin E is oil. Mercury, which has gone retrograde from today, is connected to vitamin K, which is starch. If you have problem with electricity, with communication, with memory, Most of the women have it. They forget to say right thing at the right time. They know how to say the right thing, the right brain people, every time. But at the right time, they forget to say the right thing. Problem is with planet Mercury, vitamin K. Mineral iron is connected to planet Saturn. So if you want to understand astrology, the concepts, the secrets of astrology, you must understand that you have to understand medicine. You have to become Draupadi. Either you know allopathy, or you know homeopathy, or you know Ayurveda, you know some kind of medicine, you know human body, only then you claim to know astrology. Astrology looks more interesting than numerology. Let us look at Vastu. People say this Vastu, that Vastu. If you don't know Kama Tantra, you don't know Vastu. When I say Kama Tantra, even if I say Tantra, people who don't know Kama Tantra will start imagining all the nudity, all the orgies, and all the stupid things that is posted on social media today in the name of Kama Tantra or Tantra. That is absolutely not Kama Tantra. Kama Tantra is watching your own body, each and every atom, each and every inch, each and every millimeter of your body. Watching each and every millimeter of your divine, of your deity. You keep a picture, you keep an idol, and you watch each and every inch of your divine, of your beloved. You watch each and every inch. Have you ever done something like this? All of you, you can raise your hands if you have done it. Have you ever watched your or your divine's body, at least face? Have you ever noticed that this person or my right nostril is bigger than left, right eye is bigger than left eye, or left eye is bigger than right eye? And then, if yes, you are the student of Kama Tantra, you have not watched your body so closely. How do you expect to know Vastu? For Vastu, you have to watch each and every millimeter of your property. Your property is a living being like you and me. It has eyes, it has head, it has legs, it has genitals, hands, stomach, navel. And when you watch the property inch by inch, millimeter by millimeter, atom by atom, you will wonder that how you converted such a beautiful being, your property, into such a ugly being. Your property will start talking with you. Lift this furniture and put it over there. Kama Tantra is not coming for Tantra fair, removing your clothes and dancing to Western music. It is a misconception. Everything in the divine nature is in divine proportion. Everything except human head. Leaves, flowers, your fingers, your hands, animals' body, fishes, everything, even if the storm arises, even if it is raining, each and every raindrop, if you measure it, is in divine proportion.
Wow.
Each and every raindrop. but only human head is not. And so your Vastu has to be in divine proportion. Only the northeast corner, which is the head of the Vastu Purush, can be bigger, nothing else. Only it can be out of proportion. So this is Vastu. Now Vastu looks more interesting than numerology or astrology. Then we come to Swaroday Yoga, the king of all art of divination. Before 18 or 20 years, a pair of psychiatrists was called to America and were given Nobel Prize. Now each and everyone knows that no Tom, Dick or Harry is offered Nobel Prize. What did they do to deserve a Nobel Prize? They said when you are angry, you breathe faster. Because you breathe faster, you become angry.
Really?
Yeah. Let us try it. Everyone, let us try. Come on. Check how you are breathing. Just check, don't breathe. Just check how you are breathing. And start breathing faster. Come on, with the movement of my hands. Come on, breathe faster. Rahul, Shukla, breathe faster. Are you getting angry? Why is Rahul not breathing faster? Now see your skins all are glowing with anger, red. Now breathe slow. Take the breath up till your anus and breathe out. Breathe in. You see your body cooling down, your anger moving out. Swaroday Yoga teaches you that a difference between you and another person whom you want to become, your higher self, a difference between a happy person and a sad person, a difference between a healthy person and a sick person, a difference between a poor person and a rich person, a difference between a famous person and an infamous person is how they breathe.
Amazing.
All the art of divination are dependent on the planets, and planet Saturn does not come down with a stick or his mace and hit on your head that you are done, from today your Sarasati starts. Only thing that Saturn does is it disturbs your breath, because breath, one scientist in America proved that you are not alive for oxygen that you are breathing, but there is something within the oxygen which keeps you alive. And he was also awarded, the award was that he was thrown into the madhouse. Maybe 5 years, 10 years, 50 years from now, science will know that not for oxygen, but for prana, we live. We are alive. The source of energy in our body is prana. 80% of prana is supplied by breath in our body. When you look at the sun like this, have you ever done that? You see those silver rays coming to you? That is prana. Wow. Your body gets it with sleep, meditation, looking to beautiful things, listening to beautiful things, attending satsang, listening to music, sleeping, eating, drinking. Not drinking means not that drinking, 30 and 60. Drinking means drinking healthy juices, water and all that. And maximum 80% by breath. And this quantity, ratio, percentage of prana within you decides the percentage of prana within your body and the rhythm of your breath. That is Swaroday Yoga. So if Saturn tries to disturb your breath, make you agitated, if Mars tries to make you angry, if Sun tries to make you egoistic, but if you know how to breathe correctly, they cannot affect you. And so I call Swaroday Yoga the king of art, all art of divination. No planet will be able to do anything to you if you know how to breathe. And unfortunately, few things which are very important in life, like breathing, loving, managing our emotions, is not taught to us by anyone, not by our parents, not by our school, by no one. Vastu is looking at your body, looking at your beloved, and knowing how to treat a woman or a man, not to throw his kurta on the floor, not to hit a rose on his head. Swaroday Yoga is true art of living. Then we come to numerology, because now Swaroday Yoga looks better than everything else. Whatever art of divination is, it is stealing from the pocket of divine. Did you all understand, or shall we go into the detail of it?
Guruji, we would love to hear more of this.
When you can see the future, this is not allowed to anyone. But if divine is allowing you, there is a purpose behind it. And if divine is not allowing you, you are stealing from the pocket of divine. Majority of people who practice any kind of art of divination are just stealing from the pocket of divine. Why? Because they don't know the purpose of astrology. They don't know the purpose of numerology. They don't know the purpose of Vastu. Why is God allowing you to steal from his or her pocket? Because he wants you to change the future. And to know yourself that you have the power to do it, because there is no difference between you and your God. And if remedies, because only by remedies you can change the future. If remedies is the purpose of art of divination, then the remedies are only and only most powerful in numerology. Because like astrology works with the body medicine or the body health science, Vastu works with loving, gazing that which you are inspecting. Don't inspect Vastu. Love Vastu, gaze Vastu. If Swaroday Yoga is breathing, then numerology is connected to hypnosis. Controlling, understanding, and changing of human thought pattern, human mind is numerology. If you don't know how to do that, please don't claim that you are a numerologist. The remedies of numerology are so the most powerful remedies because they directly work on your brain and on your mind, which is your aura. Immediately they work on it. We will see some examples, if possible. We will see some examples. Now, everyone check your breath. How is your breath? Don't breathe, just check. Don't put any effort, effortlessly check. Now I will require Shilpa's just help a little bit. If
Sure,
we can
Guruji.
show number 6 on the screen, and if I keep saying number 6, number 6, and number 6, or if you keep seeing this number 6, your pattern of breath immediately changes. Correct? Number 6 changes the pattern of your breath, which means that the vibrations The thoughts in the mind have changed, which has changed the pattern of your breath. Like anger changes the pattern of your breath, or pattern of your breath changes your mood. In the same way, when your thoughts change, your mind changes, the pattern of your breath changes. Numbers have always been there. No one has invented numbers. They are as old as your consciousness. They are as old as countless universes. I will tell you how. Everything in every universe, every planet, every solar system is measurable. You can measure it in time, you can measure it in space, you can measure it in age, and for measure, number is needed. The creation did not come first. Numbers came first, measure came first, and then came the creation. Only and only that which is beyond measure. Measure is known as Maya in Hindi and Sanskrit. इसमें ये चीज समाई है. पानी ये ग्लास में समाया. The water has fit in this. That which has boundaries, that which can be measured is illusion, Maya. And numbers are the greatest illusion. And so I say that art of numerology is only possible by the art of illusion, which is hypnosis. Measure. Everything is in measure. Everything is governed by numbers. That which is not of this world. That is divine. Love cannot be measured. I don't love you 2.5 kgs or 2 kilometers or 2 liters or 50 pounds. Or I don't love you $10,000 or 5 lakh rupees. That which is beyond measure is God. Love is God. Everything can be measured in space and time. Vishnu and Shiva. Shiva is Mahakal, the great time. Vishnu is Avkash, space. But time and space actually cannot be measured. Everything can be measured by its strength. Ma Shakti, Bhagavati, Narayani, who is about to come on the 26th of this month. So everything can be measured by their strength, but strength cannot be measured by anything. So these 3 things, or 4 things, or 5 things, whichever you count them, they all are one, because God is one. Love, time, space, strength, that which cannot be measured is God. Don't think that space can be measured. Don't think that strength can be measured. You are measuring everything within the space or the strength or the time, but they can never be measured because they never had a beginning nor they have an end. So is for love. You love me more, Nidhuji loves this healer more and this healer less. No, love cannot be measured. It can be attraction, which can be measured, but love cannot be measured. And so what is not love, that all can be under the art of numerology, and the remedies of numerology are the most powerful, most effective. Hence, numerology, I say today, is the most powerful art of divination, most powerful modality, because it works directly on your mind with your mind. If we change this number to number 69 or 24, if we can change it, Shilpaji, you will not see any great change in your breath. because they both add to number 6, 69 and 24. Of course, there are male and female numbers and neutral gender numbers also. We will be teaching all this in the numerology course, but not major change in your breath. But if I say number 1, and if Shilpaji shows you number 1, immediately the pattern of your breath again changes. What is happening? For few people, number 6 was good. Number 1 became bad. For few people, number 1 is good. And number 6 was making their breath uneasy. In the same way, if I change again and show you number 6 again, or if I say number 6 from my mouth and Shilpaji shows you number 6, again you go back to the same rhythm which you were in before during number 6. And in the same way, you can also counter the mind of your buyers, of people whom you are dealing with, selling to or buying from. If you go to buy a property, it is per square feet as per the measure, numerology. But almost all the builders and all the resellers of property, they round off their property and end it with 0. We will tell you how you can short make a deal, not by reducing your price, by increasing your price, not by rounding off your price, by letting the price be the way it is.